Right. I'm not really sure how to start this video because of what's just happened a couple of days ago with Charlie Kirk. I wasn't really that familiar of who he really was. So I didn't really follow any of his work and stuff. I know it was just a person who that could debate and stuff like that, and sort of challenge people's thoughts and give people another way of thinking and stuff. So like I say, I didn't really follow much of his stuff in his work and stuff, but I saw what happened, and I see the video of that can't be shown on YouTube. Somebody, I don't know who, but someone posted it on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. The exact moment when he got shot, and it was absolutely just disgusting. It's just disgusting. It's just horrible. It's like, why? Why has it come to this? Why are we, if someone speaks out and they have different views and different perspectives than from yourselves, it doesn't, just because you don't agree with what someone says, it doesn't give you the right to fucking shoot them. It just don't, it's got to stop. It's, because, the thing, in debate, I mean, we need to talk about things. This is how we come to solutions. This is how, by talking and discussing it and debating it, there's, whether it's from gun violence to whatever subject matter, right? Is that we have to talk about these things and we have to discuss, because this is how we come to. This is how we talk. This is how we, this is how we come to solutions. This is, by talking about it. If we just sweep it under the carpet and just pretend it ain't happening and just try to carry on as normal, nothing's gonna, nothing is gonna get solved in that way. But anyway, I don't want to make this too long. The intro, it's already over 3 minutes already, and I'm sorry. But we're going to be reacting to, as you can see on the screen, Tom Macdonald. It's called Charlie, and I just can't believe it. Like another, assassination. I mean, there was an attempted assassination on Donald Trump twice, and now this. The day before the memorial for 9/11. It's just so sad. So Charlie, it was first and foremost, it was a father. It was, I don't know if he was married, he was a husband. It was a father to two beautiful kids, and now his kids are gonna have to, now they're gonna have to grow up now, get older, and and they're wondering why they ain't got a father. It's disgusting, and it needs to stop. This cannot, because that was an attack. That just wasn't an attack on that person. That was an attack on our freedom of speech, on our freedoms. A freedom of speech that everyone has a right. Everyone around the world has that right, the freedom of speech. And and just going out your way to just, just shoot somebody just because you don't agree with what they say and their and uh, and their ideals, and it's just truly sickening. It's just truly sick. I'm sorry. I just can't believe it. That we as human beings, we're doing this to each other. That today's society, just how bad it's gotten. To the point, like if you don't, if you speak out and you speak your mind and you say what you feel, you express yourself, you're gonna get bloody, you're gonna get assassinated for it. You're gonna get shot because of it, just because somebody don't agree with what you're saying and stuff. It's sickening. It's heartbreaking. The fact that his wife is now so as a widow. His children are now fatherless, and for what? Just as some fucking idiot, just by some fucking idiot with a. I can't even do it. Right, that's just. Sorry about the very long intro. I've never done an intro this long before, but this is just how mad and sickening this makes me. This subject, this. Anyway, let's get to the video. It says, yesterday, in a violent act of cowardice, an assassin took Charlie Kirk's life. My heart goes out to his wife, to his 2 children, and to millions of loyal supporters. All proceeds from this song will be donated. Rest in peace, Charlie. Okay, right. Let's dive in. Let's dive into. Let's see what's. Let's go.
Shot down and he was barely 31. Another woke coward took a life with a gun. He left behind a wife and a daughter and a son. All he did was try to speak for all of us. And I'm so tired of the hatred and the narratives. The patriots ain't dangerous, woke people are the terrorists. They shot and killed a father, sent a message to Americans. They ain't gonna stop until they bury us. Dear Charlie, I don't know if you can see us now, but if heaven has a window, I sure hope you're looking down. Cause we ain't going quiet, we gon' scream your name loud. And you're gone, but I swear to God that we gon' make you proud. We ain't backing off or giving up, I'll preach what you taught me. They may have killed a soldier, but that man had an army. This is far more deep than some political parties, and you can't...
Yeah, it is. This is way more than just a political party. This was an attack on our freedoms. Because they don't want us speaking out. Because we're so tired of being fucking dictated to, and being told what we can and can't say. We're absolutely fucking just sick of it. And I'll tell you something now. There's no bullets in the world that can fucking take away our freedom of speech, or any of our freedoms.
Kill freedom, so this one is for Charlie. This ain't the America that all our parents love, but good men try to keep making it great. Pray that God will take care of us, the system is failing us when good men die for the things that they say. And I can't just be quiet, so I gotta be brave, cause this is America. Lately it's scaring us, but one good man can change it all in a day. Killed in cold blood for having a discussion, and liberals are celebrating murder like it's justice. You didn't kill a villain or the evil that it comes with. You killed a father and a husband. And I'm so...
Yeah, no, that's the point. He did. He's that coward who shot him. You took away our husband, and you've denied his children the right to have a father. You denied the right for a woman, for a wife. You denied the woman the right to have a husband, and his children the right to have a father. This has got to stop. I can't go on like this. It's disgusting.
Tired of the left and all the wokery. We can't get along if you just kill us when we don't agree. Sniper rifle fire from a liberal that no one sees. Scared I might be next to die when I'm just buying groceries. Charlie, we'll make sure your children know that defending all our freedom is why you aren't coming home. I hope heaven has a window you can watch your children grow and hear your message echo from below. And we ain't backing off or giving up, I'll preach what you taught me. They may have killed a soldier, but that man had an army. This is far more deep than some political parties. And you can't kill freedom, so this one is for Charlie. This ain't the America that all our parents love, but good men try to keep making it great. Pray that God will take care of us, the system is failing us when good men die for the things that they say. And I can't just be quiet, so I gotta be brave, cause this is America. Lately it's scaring us, but one good man can change it all in a day.
Yeah, does seem. That was just, that's everything, all facts. All facts. It's just why? The person. I'll say the person. He's not a fucking person, is he? The person who shot him is an absolute fucking cowardice prick. So instead of however, if he disagrees with what Charlie Kirk was saying in his ideas and the way that he thought about stuff and the way that he said things and the way that and what have you, instead of being a fucking real man and coming down and to fucking debate with him and actually talk and speak to him, he decided to hide up on a roof with a fucking sniper rifle and take his life. He's just a fucking coward, and we can't, we can't. What? It's just why. It's just unbelievable. This video has been long enough as it is, and I'm sorry for the really long intro. Before getting to the song, usually I don't normally do that, but I had some stuff to say. It's just heartbreaking. I mean, it's only just last week I just lost my dad. My dad just passed away last Wednesday. As if that, it's hard enough to deal with, and it still hasn't, and that hasn't really sunk in. It's just crazy. And then I hear this, and I hear that a father, husband has been, that it just, we can't look. What I'm trying to say is, we can't carry on like this. We cannot carry on like this. This is ridiculous, and it needs to stop right now. Because a bullet is not going to take away our freedom and freedom of speech. Definitely not. So, that's all for this one, guys. Be safe. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.